that's true. She don't even take L's, eating alphabet soup. Mayday, mayhem, 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 mayday, mayhem. She a cool black nerd, always been smart.
And hello, welcome back to another Mayday Mayhem Mystery. I am your host, Mayday Mayhem. And today we are talking about a case which some people may have and may not have heard about. We're talking about the case of Jordan Rodriguez, who was 5 years old and was found buried in his backyard. Now, this was an interesting case when I first heard it. About a couple months ago, I heard about this, but I had to really kind of look into it. Excuse me. But now Jordan was a special needs child. Okay, let's start off with that. Jordan was born 26 weeks premature. Okay, that's very low survival rate for a child. Okay. He was born with one functioning kidney. He was born with lung problems, and he was also nonverbal autistic. Okay. Jordan was also one of 9 children. You heard me. One of 9 children to one Larissa Rodriguez, who was at the time 34 years old. Okay. Now, Larissa had, multiple baby daddies, which, it is what it is. There's nothing wrong with having multiple, but Larissa didn't have multiple children to love and care for. In my opinion, she was having multiple children to abuse the system and just to live off of. Let's keep it real. Let's be 100 with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, what had happened was, again, Jordan is autistic. He was going to be about 5 years old. So we're going to say it's about 4. And usually children that have a form of autism, they are in special programs to help them with their verbalization and help them, to be help them not be nonverbal or help them express themselves, So Jordan wasn't in any of that. Larissa didn't put him in any of that. Now, Larissa made up this elaborate scheme and hoax that Jordan was staying with his father in Texas. Okay. And the reason the police even came to her house was because of Christopher Rodriguez. And you may be asking, who is Christopher Rodriguez? Christopher Rodriguez is Larissa Rodriguez's boyfriend. That's who that is. So his brother was all the way in Pakistan. Let me show you who the hell I'm talking about. Let me show y'all who I'm talking about. Him right here. Him. That motherfucker right there. This motherfucker right here. His brother was in Pakistan and made a phone call. His brother told the police that his brother told him an elaborate story about his sister, his girlfriend burying her son in the backyard and stuff. And he didn't believe his brother because his brother told lies. He didn't believe him. So He said he couldn't sleep, he couldn't sleep, he couldn't sleep. And so he finally alerted the authorities in Ohio where all of this took place at. He called them and he said, you know what? I need y'all to do a wellness check. And that's when they walked into Larissa Rodriguez. Now, when they walked into Larissa Rodriguez, that's when she made up this elaborate scheme and elaborate hoax saying that, oh, Jordan is with his father in Texas. But she couldn't find a number. So the police was like, we'll wait. We'll wait to find out where Jordan is, what's going on. We'll wait. And she couldn't come up with a number. Then she said, oh, his phone is off. It was just lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. Until, they said, well, we really need to get in touch with Jordan. And there are other children in the background. Now, I told y'all in the beginning, when all this happened, she had 9 kids. Jordan was one of 9. Now, during all this spectacle of bullshit, she's pregnant with child number 10. Okay? She's pregnant with child number 10. Yeah. So, it was a whole press release and everyone's asking, where's Jordan? Where's Jordan? Her family members coming forward asking, where's Jordan? So they finally arrested her and they were finally able to find the remains of Jordan where he was, where she said he was, in the backyard. Now, when they found Jordan, he was malnutritioned. He had multiple fractures that had healed on their own. So that means he had fractures that weren't attended to, that he didn't go to the hospital for. Let's not forget, he's nonverbal. Okay? So he can't say if he's in pain or if something's hurting him. So that means this child is in a lot of pain. This baby was in a lot of pain. Okay. He also, again, malnutrition. He wasn't being fed. He was not being fed. Let's not forget he had kidney problems. Usually people that have kidney problems, they go on dialysis. That's to help, cleanse the toxins out of your body because they don't have enough functions for their kidneys. Jordan wasn't receiving any of that. And he also wasn't receiving any help with his autism. Now, they boiled it all down and he was, of course, wrapped in plastic and buried in the backyard. Once they got him out, did the autopsy, we just talked about that. Now, gets to the prosecution and everything. She gets sentenced to, of course, 25 years. Christopher Rodriguez gets sentenced to 28 years, which is awesome. But it's more to Larissa Rodriguez. Here's her caseworker. She was supposed to be giving out stamps, helping, to administer stamps. She was given 3 years. Well, Mayday, why was she given 3 years for Larissa Rodriguez and Jordan? Why was she given 3 years? Because Larissa was actually selling food stamps to her. Yes. Instead of making sure the welfare of the children were being tended to and everything was cool, calm, and collective and straight and all that, she was literally buying food stamps from Larissa while Jordan was being starved, while Jordan wasn't even there. And she even contests that she had never even, this was my first time. No, this wasn't your first time. They had seen several text messages between Larissa and her about exchanging for the food stamps. So you can't say this was a first time thing. No, you have been doing this. And allegedly, Larissa was getting a nice amount of food stamps, especially for 9 children, and herself being pregnant, and her not feeding Jordan and another child. Now, some of these children, the fathers did step in and take them, yes. But some of them, of course, they had to be with Larissa, who was just using them for a check. Because as you can see, she buried her own son in the backyard instead of seeking medical attention and making sure her children were being taken care of. So Larissa was given an additional 6 years for the food stamp fraud with the social worker. The social worker was given 3 years. Now she could have gave her 10, but she got 3. She got 3 years. Larissa herself, she got 25 years plus 6 with the food stamp fraud. Christopher Rodriguez got 28 years with the murder of Jordan Rodriguez. But the kicker is they both took plea deals. They took plea deals. So they knew that they were responsible for the death of Jordan. They knew this. They knew that they were responsible. And instead of her just stop having kids, or the ones that she feel as though she couldn't take care of or didn't want, let them literally go and stay with their fathers, she didn't want to do that. So, was justice served, in my opinion? No. I believe she should have gotten life in prison or the death penalty, because it's not fair that he had to suffer. Jordan had to suffer. It's not fair. Do I think they should have gotten off with just 25 and 28 years? No. But at least some justice was gotten. We still, have the case of Shaman J. Crosby. No one has been charged with her murder. No one has been charged with the murder of Shaman J. Crosby. No one. And she was found in the couch. This is Shaman J. To this day, no one has been charged with the murder of Shaman J. Crosby. She was found in the couch, suffocated to death. And then later on, the house was burned. So all evidence was literally lost. So, at least in this case, some justice was served and some justice was found for Jordan Rodriguez. Now, of course, in the Shaman J. Crosby case, DCFS was pretty much found with negligence, and they had to pay the father. He was the one who filed the lawsuit. So allegedly, the money will go towards her other siblings due to the father, due to the negligence with Shaman J, because she should have been taken out of the household, period, because it wasn't a place for her to live. It wasn't sustainable. And then she comes up deceased into a couch, and no one is found with her murder. And allegedly, the DCFS worker was just there the same day that allegedly Shaman J came up deceased. So at least in Jordan Rodriguez's case, some justice was gotten. His parents is being charged, and his parent, his mother, the one that was supposed to protect him, has been charged, and is sitting in jail currently right now. Now, this case happened in 2017. So, like right now, she's currently in jail. Right now, Christopher Rodriguez is currently in jail. So, again, some justice has been served. And we just pray that these cases stop happening, that we stop seeing mothers and fathers and just abuse of children, period. So pray for a hopeful tomorrow that this does not keep happening. Another reason why I'm growing this channel to, again, spread awareness about these type of cases, about these type of crimes that do occur and do happen. And, you know, they need to stop. So I'm going to end this broadcast where I end all my streams. If you're not following me, please follow me on all streaming platforms, from Apple Podcasts to Google Podcasts to Overcast, Radiocast, Anchor at Mayday Mayhem. You can also please like, click, subscribe here at my YouTube channel at Mayday Mayhem again. And if no one told you they love you, I do. I truly, truly do. And make sure you do better today than you did yesterday and strive for a better tomorrow today. And I'll see y'all next time for another Mayday Mayhem episode. Everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, and let's just pray that we stop seeing cases like these.